Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So today we are with another lecture of PST, JEST and HST preparation, and we will be looking at class 4 science, two chapters, chapter number 6 and chapter number 7. Chapter number 6 is heat and its measurement, that is here, and chapter number 7 force and machine from here to here. Now, heat and its measurement. First of all, what is heat and how to measure it? Heat means heat is a form of energy. Like there are so many other forms of energy, kinetic energy, potential energy. Heat is also energy, heat energy. Let's get started. Heat is a form of energy that I told in the introduction. Heat is a form of energy. Next one is heat energy is measured in joules. What is the SI system, SI unit of measuring energy? That is joules. Heat is measured in joules. Like every quantity is measured in some sort of measurement. So the quantity or the scale of measuring heat is a joule. 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 Joule is the unit of energy. Is it is just in other words, or in another way it can also come in the MCQs, like what is the energy of, what is the unit of energy? It is joule. 93. There are two scales to measure temperature. There are two scales to measure temperature: the Fahrenheit scale and the Celsius scale. Degree Fahrenheit, degree Celsius. Two scales to measure temperature. Both are useful for the same work, but there are two, F and C. Degrees of hotness are measured by thermometer. Thermometer is an instrument which is used for measuring the degrees of hotness. Hotness, or it can also be for the coldness, like how hot is an object or how cold is an object, etc. The lowest grade is a laboratory thermometer is a 10 centigrade. The laboratory thermometer that we used, its lowest grade is 10 centigrade. 10 centigrade is the lowest grade in the laboratory thermometer. Next one is the highest temperature or the grade in laboratory thermometer is 110 centigrade. Lowest is 10 only and highest is 110 centigrade or degrees. Lowest grade 10, highest grade or highest temperature 110. Next one is mercury liquid is used in clinical thermometer. Mercury is an element and that is used in the clinical thermometer that we usually use. It is a metal but has some characteristics of non-metals as well, or it is the only metal that is in the liquid form. Other than mercury, there is no metal which is in liquid form. So mercury is used in a clinical thermometer that we used most of the times. The doctors also use this thermometer while checking the temperature of the patients. They put them in the mouth or sometimes in the armpits. Next one is the freezing point of water at Fahrenheit is 32 degree Fahrenheit. The freezing point when the water starts to become ice, snow, at that point is 32 degree Fahrenheit in the Fahrenheit scale, according to the Fahrenheit. And then the freezing point of water at Celsius scale is 0 degrees. 0 degrees and 32 degrees are like same according to the freezing point of water. 32 degrees of Fahrenheit scale for freezing the water and 0 degrees of Celsius scale for freezing the water. Freeze means to become ice or make ice. Jamana. 100. Fahrenheit is 108 divisions. 108 divisions in the Fahrenheit scale. And Fahrenheit scale on thermometer is marked from 95 to 108 degrees. From 95 to 108 degrees, this is the measurement of the Fahrenheit scale. So this chapter ended over here. This chapter related to energy, how energy is measured, the degrees of measurement of energy, Fahrenheit scale and centigrade scale. Now we will move forward towards our next chapter, that is force and machine. Very simply, because it's in 4 class, what is force? A push or pull is a force. What is a pull? Pull means to drag something towards yourself. For example, there is a rope and you are dragging it to yourself. That is a pull. Pull, खींचना. And push means to make something with a force away from yourself. These two, pull and push. To drag something to yourself is pushing. To drag something to yourself is pulling, and to drag something away from yourself by the help of force is called pulling. So these two are forces. Simply, speed of any object can be changed by force. If you use force on anything, so the speed of that object can be changed. For example, there is a driving car. We are driving the car and it is going in one direction. When we hit our foot on the brake, at that time its speed can be reduced. Or if we put our foot on the accelerator, and it will keep moving forward. So speed of any object can be changed by force. We are pulling something or pushing something. The machine is pulling something or pushing something, and that is by the help of that the speed is changed. 104, speed can be measured in kilometers per hour. The measurement of speed is done in kilometers per hour. Like here we had another way. The energy was measured in the joules. In the same way, speed is measured in kph, kilometer per hour, kph. Additional. There's a point from English perspective. 100 kilometer or 100 kilometers. 200 kilometer or 200 kilometers. 300 meter or 300 meters. What would we use? This one is correct or this one is correct? Which one is correct? Now we would see that 100 kilometer is also correct and 100 kilometers is also correct, but there's a nuance. What is that? When we use 100 kilometer, scientifically it is correct, but according to English grammar that would be incorrect. And when we are saying 100 kilometers, then scientifically as well as according to English grammar, by both ways it is correct. So it is better that we should always say 100 kilometers, 200 meters, not 100 kilometer, as it is usually, this method is usually followed in the science books. But this is more accurate by both of the ways. However, both are accurate and acceptable too. Something about Mercury. Mercury is mysterious. What's about Mercury? The symbol of Mercury is Hg. As most of the elements start with their initial letter, like oxygen O, hydrogen H. This is not starting with M. Why isn't it starting with M? Because the Hg has been taken from the Greek word hydrargyros. Hydrargyros. And what is the meaning of hydrargyros from Greek language? It means liquid silver. Silver means chandi, and in liquid silver, Hg is being called as hydrargyros, liquid silver. Something more about Mercury. Mercury is used in thermometers. Thermometers, as we understood from here, it's used for measuring the temperature of our body. And barometers. What are the barometers used? Barometers are used for measuring the atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure. The barometers are used for measuring the atmospheric pressure. And then the mercury is also used for electrical switches that we use in our daily electrical appliances. And it is also used in relays. Relays is also a thing that is connected with electricity. And then dental amalgams. What are dental amalgams? When the tooth of an old person or a youngster as well goes away, it decays or something like that happens and the tooth is not present. So the dentists fill mercury instead of their teeth, and then it is filled and it does not ache. So it is used for dental amalgams as well. Mercury is highly toxic. When we refer to the history of making some people beautiful, we also go towards the Elizabethan kings and queens. There was an Elizabethan queen who wanted to become so pretty and beautiful and fair, and she used mercury in a lot of ways. It is very useful for making the skin brighter, but it is highly toxic, zehreela. it's highly toxic, and therefore there were a lot of diseases because of use of mercury, and therefore from all the world it was banned to be used in the cosmetic products. However, it was very essential for the cosmetic products for giving someone the fairer color. Highly toxic, and it is biomolecule. How it is biomolecule? It means that it can be mixed in your body, and when it gets mixed in your body, in the living organisms, what happens that it becomes toxic and gives a lot of harms as well. So in our today's class, we discussed two of the chapters. The first chapter was about the form of energy, heat and its measurement, and the second chapter was about force and machines. All these points were discussed, and we learned something about the mercury as well. Thank you so much.